I'm scanning the room for my introductory speech. And here's my note card. I'll only be using one note card for this speech. It has 29 number words. Since the time I was 5 and my grandma bought me a piano, I've always been in love with music. At first, it was only about playing notes on the piano and learning little songs, but it quickly turned into something so much more than that. It turned into my life, something I could always rely on, a best friend, a companion, something that would always be there. When I started piano lessons, it quickly turned into something I didn't like at all. I had piano teachers that would criticize me when I would do something wrong and make me feel like a bad person for doing it. They would strive for me to compete and do so much better than they thought I could. And I quickly turned to not liking piano because of these reasons. The time I bought my first CD, I'll always remember in my mind. I had enough money myself to go and buy it, and when I went into the store, there were so many CDs that I had never seen before, and it was like this place I had never experienced. It was such a wonderful thing, and quickly I learned that there were so many albums out there that I began to listen to so much more. In 5th grade, as all band students do, we all tried to play instruments to see which ones would work better, and I quickly learned that the flute was a fun instrument that I should play. I had a band teacher that was unlike any music teacher I'd ever had before. She made me feel good about myself when I would do something right, and she praised me, unlike the other piano teachers I had had that turned me down and shut me down when I did something wrong. It was so nice to have her as a piano teacher because she made me feel good about myself. This band teacher did. When I was in high school, I began to take lessons from a flute professor at Iowa State University, and this lady was wonderful. She made me feel so good about myself, and lessons quickly turned from practicing and playing so much to practicing, learning to play some things, but also communicating, talking about our day. It was more than just a lesson. It was talking about life, and I began to feel so much better when I'd go to these weekly lessons. Now that I'm out of high school and out of music activities, I've really begun to learn a lot more about myself and my love for music. I practice by myself for the fun of it. I go to concerts and I listen to music because it makes me happy more than anything. And the thing that I've known since the time I was 5 is music is my friend and my companion, and something that will always be there with me no matter what activities I'm actually in. And so I'm going to scan the room one more time. Scan my note card one more time. And that's my introductory speech.